Hi Sixes, I hope you had a great month so far. This is your Life Path Tarot reading for the month of October. I do have a couple of announcements I'd like to get out before we begin our reading. So you just heard me say that this is for October. I know in our last reading I said that these were every 2 weeks, but I realized that the amount of time it takes me to record, edit, and upload all of these videos, it already takes about 2 weeks just to get that done. So I've decided to just do it as a monthly reading so that nothing is really that crazy staggered. This is your monthly reading for the month of October 2019. Some other changes coming to the channel. You may have noticed that we haven't been doing daily readings anymore. Those are officially out. I will still be doing a reading via picture, not necessarily every day, but frequently on Instagram. So make sure you check the links in the description for that, because you can find our Instagram, our Facebook page, our website, and our Patreon. And yay, we now have a Patreon. Maiden Circle finally has a way for you to directly support us and help with all these endeavors. And I mostly did this for those people who have been loyal to Maiden Circle all this time. I wanted to give them a little bit more incentive to continue their loyalty and to give them a little bit more high quality stuff. So I am taking away the daily readings, but we will still be doing the weekly pick a card. I'm just not sure which day that's going to be on. And then in Patreon, each month we'll have a channeled tarot reading for depending on the tier you're in. You will have a channeled tarot reading once a month. You'll also have a private blog once a month, and we're taking our regular blog down from weekly postings, which I've been trying to do for the last 2 years, and that's going down to one public posting, one private posting on Patreon, and one posting if I feel up to it each month. But generally we're going to have the main two, which are going to be Patreon and public. Okay, so our blog schedule is changing, our posting schedule is changing, and if you'd like a little bit more detail, we also have a blog explaining all of this a little bit more clearly. So check out the blog, which is also linked in the description. Like I said, I am doing this mostly for those people who have been loyal to Maiden Circle. I want to give them a little bit more quality, and I realized that the quantity of stuff that I was putting out, even though, it did force me to meditate, it also kind of took me away from feeling as connected to the process altogether. It started to feel like a chore, started to feel exhausting. It started to pile on top of my other things, like my fiction writing, my academy running, and some of the other projects that I'm working on, and just generally living my life. It started to feel more like a job than like a service that I'm offering, than something that I'm doing out of my heart. So that's why I am cutting back on the amount that I'm doing, so that I can hopefully offer something that is higher quality, that is a lot more connected, and that doesn't totally stress me out. This is for both my health and my insanity, or my sanity. This is for my insanity. Haha. This is for my sanity in this realm, and for those who have been loyal to Maiden Circle. Alright, now that that information is out of the way, like I said, this is your life path number reading for those with a life path number of 6. For the month of October, I'm going to read a little bit about the number 6, and then we're going to check your overall energy. So take a deep breath and get yourself in this place where you are ready to receive this message, where you're connecting with your higher self, with your deity, with the spirits that you call out to for your highest good. 6 represents creativity as well as its opposite, destruction. This can imply negative creativity expressed as worry, stress, anxiety, and depression. 6 represents family, home, pregnancy, and domestic stability. It symbolizes harmony and balance in one's life. Those with a life path number of 6 tend to be nurturing and responsible people. 6s have a strong connection to their family and homes. They tend to be community-oriented, compassionate, and interested in people-pleasing. 6s are providers and feel most comfortable when taking care of others through acts of service. 6s value their friends and family. They must be careful not to neglect their own needs in favor of others. 6s love to help others and provide support. They may become meddlesome if they try too hard to help. They may even become enablers. At their core, 6s are humanitarians whose concerns lie in the welfare of their fellow human beings. Sixes are domestic types, and their magnetic nature draws suitors who are searching for stability. People love getting to know sixes and watching them in action. Sixes must be clear on what they want out of life. Otherwise, they risk taking on undue stress from unwanted responsibilities. Okay, so now I am going to roll the sky and see what your overall message is. What is the overall guiding message for those with a life path number of 6? Those who are here to receive this message, what is their overall guiding message? And of course, these are general readings, so if this message doesn't resonate with you, I recommend that you check out both your name chart and your birth chart and see if there's a number that is more prominent there. See if there's a number that repeats a lot, and that will probably have a lot more influence on you. And then I say, go check out, 6 is what we got on top. Go check out the other numbers for your reading if this doesn't resonate with you. So, what was I going to say? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh my god, you guys. Go check out the other numbers that, if this doesn't resonate with you. Numbers 7 through 8 will be up next week. I'm so sorry, you guys. I totally just spaced out for a second. I don't know what happened. Or, well, I mean, nothing happened. It's okay. Let's move on. So you have the number 6. This 6 has impressive problem-solving skills. Call on your skills now and help others find their solutions. Okay, so you may be helping others figure things out. You may be needed to answer questions or to help people kind of solve whatever situations they're going through in their life for the month of October. So let's see what your direct message is. For those who are resonating and connecting with this message, I am asking their higher self, I am asking mine. I am asking deity and all those beings out there that watch over us and keep us together. What is the direct message for those with a life path number of 6? What is the direct guiding message for those who are here to receive it for the month of October 2019? For those with a life path number, of 6. Sorry, you guys. All of those cards just jumped out. Sorry about that. So you guys, I feel like with the 6s, there's a lot of scattered energy because the whole brain freeze, I have read a couple of other readings today and none of this energy was there. So some of you, I think, have a lot of anxiety going on, a lot of scattered energy. Maybe you're not really sure how to move forward in whatever situation you're in. Maybe you're not sure how to solve problems and you're doubting your ability to do so. There's just a lot of unstable, unsettled energy that I'm getting in this reading already, and we haven't even pulled our first card. So what is the direct message for those with a life path number of 6? What is the direct message for those with a life path number of 6 for the month of October who are here to receive this reading? Life path number of 6 for those with a life path number of 6. What is their direct guiding message for the month of October 2019? Please and thank you. There we go. Let's settle that down. Visions of life beyond death. You have 44, so that is a number that may be significant to you. 4 represents stability, it represents balance, it represents wholeness. It also represents the gods that are with you, you being watched over by the gods. Also, if 4s come out a lot today, I'm going to go ahead and say to check out the life path number 4 reading as well. But visions of life beyond death also tend to speak to your ancestors, to people who have passed on, maybe if you've lost someone recently or even someone way in the past, like a great-great-grandparent. They have seen the path that you're on and where you're going, and they're coming to give you a message about that path, whether you are going in the right direction or not, whether you need to kind of rethink or reassess the way you're doing things, or whether or not, they just want to give you information. They're trying to give you some sort of wisdom from beyond. So let's see what message your soul has, what's going on in the spiritual realm for you. For those with a life path number of 6, what is their soul message? What is their soul trying to get across, trying to bring to the surface and let them know? For those with a life path number of 6, what is their soul trying to let them know? What is their soul trying to get across to them, to bring to the surface? For those individuals who are here, who are resonating and connecting with this message, what is their spirit trying to say? What is their spirit trying to get across for the month of October? What is their message, their spiritual message, their soul's message for the month of October 2019 for those with a life path number of 6? What is their soul message for the month of October 2019 for those with a life path number of 6? What is their soul trying to say for this month of October 2019, please? And thank you. You have the Knight of Cups here. I'm going to put it back in the deck, but some of you might be going through something emotional. I just feel like that wasn't the one that needed to be pulled. If it's going to come up, it'll come up. For those with a life path number of 6, what is their soul's message for the month of October 2019, please? Interesting. You have the 5 of Cups on this side. So some of you, yeah, like I said, you might be going through something. You might even have experienced a loss recently. You might be struggling to, like, feel healed. So you might be still grieving, still mourning. You might be feeling like you've lost something or someone that's really important to you. Like you're cold and you're like lost out in the cold. You know, you're just like, everything was okay for a while and now it's not, and now you don't really know what to turn or what to do. Maybe you're feeling isolated or lonely or alone. Like deep in your soul, there's some deep sadness there and a real sense of loss. Like maybe some of you recently lost a parent or a grandparent or a soulmate or something, but there's just this feeling that you know, there's just this cold kind of empty sadness in there. And I'm sorry for those of you who did experience loss. I do send you my condolences. Let's see what your heart and soul are trying to tell you for the month of October. For the month of October, for those with a life path number 6 who are here to receive this message, what is their soul trying to tell them? A lot of you have some really fiery, poppy energy, because that's the third time actually, we've had cards just kind of fly out towards the camera, towards you. So this message is like throwing itself at you. For those with a life path number of 6, what is going on in their heart and soul? What is their heart and soul trying to tell them? For those with a life path number of 6, what is their heart and mind? What is going on the subconscious level in their heart and mind for the month of October 2019? Those with a life path number of 6, what is their heart and mind trying to say, trying to bring to the surface? For those with a life path number of 6, what is their heart and mind trying to bring up to the surface? What is their heart and mind trying to bring to the surface for those with a life path number of 6? Please and thank you. You have the 4 of Cups. So some of you, I think, are kind of what is the word? Like keeping up appearances. Underneath we have the 7 of Coins. Yeah, so some of you are keeping up appearances. You're doing work. You're putting yourself out there, or not necessarily out there, but like you're trying to take care of business. You're trying to do things. You have this protective bubble of energy around you where you don't want to think about the negative. You don't want to think about the suffering or the sadness or the loss. You're just trying to forge ahead and say and try to keep yourself organized. And it's almost like you're almost in denial, or you're just kind of pretending, I guess. I don't know, that the situation that is going on in your soul, you're focusing on everything but that. You're trying to focus on your job, focus on tasks, focus on house cleaning, on taking care of everybody else's problems, doing everything you can to not focus on this kind of dark place that's inside of you, you're not tending your soul right now. You're leaving it out in the cold. And just focusing on the work that's ahead of you, and pulling yourself away from, like, you're just kind of compartmentalizing very strongly here so that you don't feel that pain, so that you don't receive those messages, whatever they are. So let's see what's going on in your physical plane. What is going on in the physical life of those with a life path number of 6 for the month of October? This could be their job, their car, their home, their finances, their friends, lovers, relationships, family, their health, What is going on the surface pertaining to the rest of this reading? For those with a life path number of 6, for the month of October, in their physical realm, in their earthly mundane realm, what is going on? What is the message for October for those with a life path number of 6 in their earthly realm? What is the message on the physical realm? Oh my gosh. See, you guys, all I did was take a breath. What is the physical message for you? What is the physical message for those with a life path number of 6 in the month of October 2019? What is the physical guiding message for those with a life path number of 6? Please and thank you. Give the Valet of Cups. So with the Valet of Cups, you might be feeling kind of lonely, kind of isolated in your physical life. You might also be wanting to just focus on maybe healing your heart. But I also feel, because just all of this blue, some of you are still kind of in that cold heart space where you're not only separating yourself mentally, but physically and emotionally. You've kind of withdrawn into yourself. You've pulled away, and this isn't something where you've withdrawn to learn or to understand. You've done it to avoid feeling, to avoid emotions, and to avoid certain types of connections. So let's see what your support message is. This is a message from whatever being it is that you call out to when you're in need of spiritual support. So this could be God, this could be Goddess, this could be, your angels, your higher self, this could be your ancestors, spirit, what have you. What is the support message for those with a life path number of 6 for the month of October? What support message do they need? Some of you might have lost someone in August and you're still kind of reeling from it. What is the support message for those with a life path number of 6 for the month of October 2019? What is the support message for those with a life path number of 6 for the month of October 2019, please? Thank you. Oh. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. What did I say, you guys? Like, you've been avoiding your feelings, you've been locking yourself away, pulling away, probably because someone maybe passed away, or you're mourning something or someone. Maybe you're in a state of depression, whatever it is. You've been putting your focus so much on like work and on task and on solving other people's problems, but you're not healing your own. You're not even trying to feel your feelings. You're pulling yourself away and making yourself cold. And this is your message. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So even if things are triggering you, even if they upset you, they make you feel uncomfortable, they make you feel weird and distant, you have to feel those feelings or you're not going to be able to heal through them. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So once you're able to feel those feelings, once you're able to heal, then you will be free and you'll be able to bring more positivity to your world and to yourself. But you have to feel them first. You have to let yourself be open to this pain, unfortunately, this thing that you're going through, so that you can come out on the other side where you've gotten through it. And it won't necessarily be perfect on this other side, though. He's out of the cold. He's in the warm, where there's light. The problem has passed, and now he's just healing. But before you can start healing, you got to get out of this cold place. You got to get out of this isolated kind of thing that you've been doing, okay? So let's see what your closing remarks are. For those with a life path number of 6, what else do they need to know before we close this reading for the month of October? How can we clarify this reading and understand it a little bit deeper? What do they need to know? For those with a life path number of 6, what do they need to know for the month of October 2019? For those with a life path number of 6, what do they need to know for the month of October 2019? How do we close out this reading? What are our final remarks for those with a life path number of 6? And of course, thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for your support and your liking and subscribe. If you click like and subscribe, that allows YouTube's algorithm to know that these videos matter to people, and they will be able to show them to other people who may need them. So please go and do that. What is our closing remarks for those with a life path number of 6 for the month of October 2019? Please and thank you. Thank you so much. You have the Emperor. There is like this kind of coldness. You have the Nine of Cups. There was a lot of love there for you. You have the Five of Cups, and then there was some loss. Maybe this had to do with a family member. Okay, so what we have here is the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Tower, and the Star. Okay, so it could have been a family member or someone from your past, someone that you felt close with. Maybe you had a family with them, or maybe you were in a relationship. Maybe it was you had kids, or it was one of your parents or grandparents, like I said earlier. Whatever it is, I'm getting, there's a lot of nostalgia, a lot of youthful energy, a lot of like, this was my past and I was happy, and you're kind of seeing that past in a happy way. And then something happened. There was this loss, whether it was a loss of life or a loss of the relationship, and it felt kind of like all of your dreams kind of shattered, or like your emotions just kind of went to this place where it was like you almost lost hope. I don't want to say you completely lost hope, but like you were just kind of in this place where it was like, I had these dreams, I had these wishes, these desires, and then everything fell apart. Now what do I do? Do I hold on to my dreams? Do I keep going forward? And I think you do, because these are processional. It's 13. It was 16 and 17, card 16 and 17. And when I pre-shuffle the deck, the way I shuffle them is so that no card that would be touching if they were in order is still touching. That's how I pre-shuffle before I do these readings, because when I clean them, I put them all in order. So, and anyway, the fact that they came out like this is telling me that you have you're moving forward. You're taking steps away from this painful tower place. It's telling me not to let go of your dreams. Don't let go of your wishes and your goals, even though you may have lost something very beautiful and important to you, something dear to your heart, which I'm very sorry about. And then we have the Emperor. So there was like this energy of stoicism, I think, is what you have. But I think this Nine of Cups here is telling you, there's a lot of love available to you. Don't ignore these cups. Don't ignore all of these cups behind you. So not only does he have the 9 cups behind him, but there's these 2 cups here. And he's heartbroken because he's focusing on the spilled. He's focusing on the loss. I think the message here is to let love in and let someone help you at this time. Stop focusing so much on solving everybody else's problems and let someone come in and help you to heal. Because right now, that's what you need. You've separated yourself so much and you're isolating yourself so much because of this heartbreak. But you know what? I think you have a lot of love and healing and people who are there for you. There's a lot of love that is available to you, and you have to open yourself up to it, because your whole family isn't gone. Everyone you love isn't gone, and you have to let yourself feel these feelings and let yourself heal and let yourself move on. Do some ancestor meditations. If someone did pass on, maybe set up an altar or something to honor them and to speak with them and talk to them. Who cares if they respond? I mean, if they do, you might have a ghost, so you should check that out. But like, talk. If when I a couple of weeks ago lost someone who was very important to me in my life and in my past, and I'm not a 6, but every now and then I will find myself just kind of talking to his spirit, or just talking out loud, or talking to myself, and just kind of speaking the words that I will never be able to speak to him in person anymore. But it's actually been really, really helpful, really healing. So talk. If you've lost someone, just speak their name and express how you feel. Let yourself have those feelings and try to really pull yourself through this cold, dark, sad, emotional state that you're in. Because again, there's love for you to access. There are people there who want to help you heal. And that is your best advice. Let yourself feel these feelings. Let yourself live and breathe and love and hurt and laugh and pull away from this very kind of bleak, cold energy that I'm getting. I'm sorry, sixes. I do wish this was a much more positive reading. I do wish this had a lot nicer cards, but the advice is there for you. Stop fixing everybody else's problem. Let yourself heal and let people help you and help fix your problems this time, okay? Please let me know in the comments how October goes for you if you come back for this reading or if you see it at some other time. Of course, these can be timeless readings, so even though I say it's for October, it could be for whenever you actually end up watching it. So let me know how things play out for you. I wish you all the healing in your heart. I wish you all the love. I send you all the love in my heart. And I wish you all the best. Remember always, always, always that I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.